So, you want to make a music video, but you don't know how. Not a problem. Let me walk you through my 8 steps to making a music video. It's not necessarily a dance music video. It could be, but definitely a story music video. Number 1, get $1,000,000. Number 2, get the rights to a song. Each of these are about as equally difficult. So you'll find that if you have a favorite song and you want to make a music video to it, YouTube's not going to let you put it up there unless you have the rights to the music, which you probably don't. Now, ChatGPT says there's another 2 possibilities. 1, YouTube gives the proceeds of your music video to the person who owns the song. Or 2, they put a strike against your account. Either way, you're going to have a bad time. If you want to just make a music video to give your friends and family, not a problem. If you want to post something to YouTube, you're going to need the rights to the song. So for that, you either have to do something like AI music generation, or if you happen to be a talented artist that can make songs that people want to listen to, you can do that, which you're basically back to get $1,000,000. In my case, I had a friend who was making AI music, and I begged him to let me use the song. I'll post it next. Number 3, create a story for your music video. Just like every movie or every television episode has a story, you need a story too. It needs a problem, it needs a turning point, and it needs a solution. You might be thinking you want to go through a full 7-step story arc where a character goes through transformation. You're not going to have enough time for that. Keep it to the basics. Problem, turning point, solution. In my case, the problem was this family has a control freak for a mother, and she's making everyone's lives miserable. She leaves, that's the turning point, and the solution is the father has to use creative parenting techniques to let his children try things and grow up. Number 4, create your characters. You don't have to spend a lot of time on this, but you want your characters to pop. You don't have to have profile shots and backward shots and this shot and that shot. You can pretty much live with a couple of good shots of your character in the clothes that you want them to wear in the video. Because of the tools you're using, because of the clips are going to be moving pretty quickly, it's okay to have mistakes in it. Nobody's going to notice. Let me show you the characters I created. All of the characters are created off this one boy that I selected. His sister, his younger brother, his father all share the same facial features, just put into a different age or sex. The mother was just a random skank that I created. Number 5, make a whole lot of antic videos. I call these antic videos because they're just little clips of your characters doing something silly, something conflict, some action, something moving. So each of these antic videos is going to be shortened and pieced together, so they don't all have to be perfect. If there's a clip in there that's going to work for you, you take it and you run with it. Now, you may find that there's certain lyrics in your song that inspire you to put certain images in your video. It's great for inspiration, but don't go thinking that you should mimic what they're saying in the song with video clips that match it exactly. You're not going to have time for it, and besides, it's probably a bad artistic choice to do something like that. All of the antic videos basically followed the same format. I used Kling01 reference images. I didn't bother making character models. I just used the images that I had, combined them with a setting, and put them in a prompt. So super simple. The boy climbs up the house on the wooden blocks. The father drinks a beer in a lawn chair in the corner of the house, and you're good to go. Sometimes the conflict scenes are a little more difficult. They take a few tries, but in general, everything goes pretty quickly because you don't really care too much about the setting. You just want the characters doing something. Number 6, lip syncing. So typically you'll have the performer performing the song, and then you have the story behind it. You piece these things together, so you have the performer doing lip syncing to your song, and then in the background all the clips are occurring to tell the story of the song. For the lip syncing, everything was done using the Kling Avatar 2.0. I just dragged in the image and I dragged in the clip of the music that I wanted to play. I never thought I'd see the day that she'd leave me for. And it worked pretty flawlessly. There is one more trick I wanted to show you, and this is where I stole a video from the internet of somebody playing the banjo, and then I matched it up to my character playing, and then just did a motion sync video kind of deal with Kling 2.6. And it did pretty good. There's some funny stuff here with his fingers, but it did come up with a good enough clip where it looked like he was playing the banjo that I used just a couple seconds of it. Number 7 is putting it all together. Bring it all into DaVinci Resolve. You make the cuts, you put it together, you throw your music in there as well, and you're good to go. There's one trick, and that's number 8, and that's cutting the scenes to the beat. This helps the viewer digest the video a little bit better. When they'll feel better about it when the cuts are to the beat. Okay, just a quick demo on markers inside of DaVinci Resolve. You can see them in the Fairlight page. If I want to, I can just press M and then a marker will be created. It does work on the frame rate of the video, so sometimes you can't quite place the marker where you want it. It's going to want to jump to the frame of the video. If you right click on it, you can remove the marker. There is no automatic marking of the beats. You're going to have to choose the beats you want to cut to. So when you mark here in Fairlight, it's put on, the markers are put on the audio track that you've got selected, and then when you come into the edit page, you can see the markers down here, and there's automatic dragging to the markers for you when you want to switch clips. And finally, I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about Audacity. This is the way that you clip your music. This is a free downloadable application where you bring in your MP3 and you just position your cursor. Apple I on my Mac is the way that I do a split, and then I can grab the pieces that I don't want, delete them. I'm left with the piece that I want. You export that. Okay, 8 easy steps, right? You can make your own music video. That took me about 24 hours to make. Just heads down, making antic videos, putting them all together, get to a final product. If you want to watch it, click on the link next. Couch, Fin out.